Good afternoon. How many of you have ever moved? How many of you have moved more than twice? More than 5 times? More than 10 times? The average
Yeah.
American moves 12 times during their life. Obviously, it's easier when you're moving into a larger place than a smaller place. I'm going to tell you what I found when I helped my parents move. Let's go back a few years. I'm the youngest of all the children in my family. By the time I graduated from high school, my siblings had moved out. My parents became empty nesters. I remember my mother telling me just a month or two after I'd gone away to college about the troubles going up and down the stairs. Ring, ring, she called me. I saw it was Mom on the phone. Hello? Oh, Lillian, she said, I can't believe how much my knees hurt when I go up and down the stairs. Every time I'm upstairs, I seem to need something downstairs, and vice versa. I was talking to your father, and we agreed we would downsize and move to a ranch-style home. When can you come and help us get the house ready for sale? Well, I suggested Thanksgiving since we were already planning to visit our family. My sisters and I arrived at my parents' house, and then we didn't know where we would start. We decided to try to use the KonMari method. You know, hold objects up. Do they give you joy? Yes, keep them. If not, throw them away, donate them, discard them. I looked around the house. Should I start in the living room? Not much there, just a sofa and a coffee table. Maybe the family room. Oh, no, no, no. Bags and bags of sewing supplies, yards and yards of fabric, buttons, thread, ribbons. I was assigned the master bedroom while my sisters took over the kitchen. I went upstairs to my mother's walk-in closet. It was full of clothes. There were so many dresses and pants and skirts and blouses, suits, vests. They were all organized by type and color. For example, short sleeve shirts, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, the colors of the rainbow. And shoes. How many shoes? There were so many shoes. Imelda Marcos would have been jealous. Then I looked up on the shelves. Boxes and boxes of hats, scarves, purses. And then way, way up high on the top shelf, I saw something that might be of interest. I took a chair and wheeled it over, and stretching and stretching very much to my limit, I found a jewelry box, or was it a treasure chest? I opened it up. I couldn't believe my eyes. There were stacks of $100 bills. There were coins of gold and silver. There were different gemstones, diamonds, pearls, rubies, more gold. Wow. I couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it. I thought, I'm rich, I'm rich. Why were we living in this ordinary middle-class suburban home when we had all this loot? I attended the public schools. We had an ordinary four-door American sedan. I could have been driven around by Alfred in a black Range Rover, taking me wherever I wanted to go, whenever I wanted. We could have had live-in servants. It was like a dream. If I closed my eyes, I can imagine a different lifestyle. We would be jet setting to Tokyo, Singapore, the Middle East. We would be taking cruises, maybe along the Mediterranean, the Panama Canal, river cruises along the Thames, the Olympics, the Olympic finals, the medal ceremonies. All of this could have been ours. The possibilities would be endless. We could have taken an African safari, my mother's dream. But what did we do? We went to the theater and watched The Lion King. Not quite the same thing. I looked into the box again to see if I had gotten to the bottom. It was sort of shiny and bright, almost a blinding light I saw. And then I thought I heard a voice from far away. Lillian, Lillian, are you okay? And then my mother. I think she's going to be all right. I see her eyes are tracking the flashlight, but she's sure to have a big bump on her head. Aye, children, how many times have I told you? Always use a step stool. She was right. I could feel some swelling on the back of my head. I sat up. I looked around to see my family. I realized I would still have to finish college. I would still have to earn a living. So let me share a quote with you. Rich or poor, we keep together and will be happy in one another. Louisa May Alcott from Little Women. Whenever I see a jewelry box, I am reminded the greatest treasure that anyone has is time. Time to spend with our families, time to spend with each other, time to pursue happiness, time to help make the world a better place. Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster.